Good morning, children. And the last construction of this chapter, real numbers. So this construction is a construction of a root number, that is root n, where n is an integer. Then yesterday's class we discussed root negative number is an imaginary number. So surely root n is a positive number. N is a positive integer only because negative number is an imaginary number. So how to construct such numbers on a number line? And listen carefully. So I am taking a number square root of 3.5. 3.5. It is a root of 3.5. It is a real number. So how to construct such type of numbers? First, draw 3.5. You have to take the correct measure from the scale. Draw 3.5. So here I am marking, draw a scale, draw 3.5 centimeter. I am marking it as AB 3.5 centimeter. Okay. Then what you want to do? From B, you take 1 unit. Extend that line AB. 1 unit. I told you 1 unit means you can take a 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter, etc. So here I am taking 1 centimeter. That is easy for you. So from B, you take 1 centimeter. This is 1 unit. And extend that line. So AC. So I have extended that line AB as AC. Now what you want to do? AC is, you got a new line segment and construct its midpoint. Construct its midpoint. Simply don't mark the midpoint. Construct its midpoint. You know the construction of the midpoint. That is, take more than half the length. Cut an arc on the top and the bottom. Join it. You will get the midpoint. So here take more than half. Take more than half from the compass. Cut an arc on the top and the bottom from A. Similarly from C, cut an arc, other 2 arcs on the top and the bottom. You are constructing the midpoint of AC. After constructing, join this. You are getting the midpoint O. So in AC, O is the midpoint. That means AO equal to OC. O is the midpoint. O is the midpoint of which line segment? AC. Newly formed line segment. O is the midpoint. That means OA, OC both are equal. Now the next step. From O. You are taking from O. OA and OC both are same. So from O, you are constructing an arc, a semicircle. From O. So fix O as center, OA as radius or OC as the radius, both are same, radii are same. From fix O, draw a semicircle. Draw a semicircle means from A to C. You are getting that semicircle. Then after getting the semicircle, from B, you take a perpendicular line. What is it? A perpendicular line which touches the semicircle at a point. So using the scale, you have to draw a perpendicular line. You can take a 90-degree angle. That is a perpendicular line. Make it as D. You got BD. That BD is same as your square root of 3.5. Now how to get it? This number is a root of 3.5. So that is our Pythagoras theorem. And what is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse, base and our altitude. So here Pythagoras theorem, you can take OA is same as OC. These two are the radii of the semicircle. So OD is also another radii. That means OA, OA, OC and OD. All three are radii of this circle or semicircle. And what is the length of OC? What is AB? Suppose AB x unit. I am taking x unit. Then plus 1. So total AC is x plus 1. AB 3.5 is x. AB 3.5, that is x, up to this x plus 1, that is 1 unit. So AC is x plus 1. AC is x plus 1. So what is half of that? AC full length is x plus 1. Its half is x plus 1 by 2. What is x plus 1 by 2? Of midpoint, from midpoint to A. So OA, OC, x plus 1 by 2. Also OB is also x plus 1 by 2. That is our hypotenuse. Then we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square. That is x plus 1 by 2 whole square minus base square. Base. What is base? What is OB? OB is AB. AB is our x. X minus. This is x. X minus OA is equal to x plus 1 by 2. X plus 1 by 2. So x minus x plus 1 by 2. So apply this. You are getting root 3.5. So you are getting the answer x you are getting. X means our 3.5. So don't study the theory behind it. But we are using Pythagoras theorem to construct such square root numbers. That number, that is square root number means root n, where n is a positive integer. Once again, I am going to tell the method. First, draw the given length in your notebook. So suppose that line segment is AB. Then extend that line by taking 1 unit. Then extend. Now take the new line segment. Construct at the midpoint by using perpendicular bisector. Take more than half the length of the given line segment. Cut an arc from A and C on both and top. You are getting the midpoint. After getting the midpoint, you are getting O is the midpoint. So that line is divided OA, OC. Since O is the midpoint, then O as center. Draw a semicircle with radii OA or OC. So you are getting a semicircle from A to C. C as center. Then last step. What is the last step? From B, you have to draw a perpendicular line which touches the semicircle at the point D. Join BD. BD is the perpendicular line. So BD is your required length, that is required square root number. Locating the point BD. This is BD. Now we can locate that. BD is the length. So what you want to do? Take a BD as the length. What is given? BD as the length, and you have to mark it on the number line, because 3.5 is here only. You have to mark it. So from B, you have to just mark that point. That is 3.5. Square root of 3.5, not 3.5. Square root of 3.5. And practice it. I will post one more question. Okay.